Today I'm gonna read When You Trap a Tiger by Tay Keller, New York Times bestselling author. Chapter 6. I wake up sweating. Sweets, twist, pillow damp, bed creaking. My stomach growls, and I realize I'm desperately hungry for midnight kimchi, so I untangle my blankets and slip out of bed. As I tiptoe across the room past my sister, I beg the noisy floorboards to keep quiet. They don't listen. They whine under my feet. Still, Sam doesn't stir. I walk out of my room and down the stairs, gripping the railing, squinting in the dark, trying to see through the shadows. Something is weird about the shadows. They seem to dance and blend in front of me, like they're cast by something I can't see. I rub my eyes and shake the sleep out of my head, and the shadows go back to normal. I creep down the stairs, past Harmony's bedroom, and past Mom sleeping on the couch. I tiptoe toward the kitchen, and then I stop. The boxes that were pressed up against the basement door have been shoved aside, leaving a clear path. I don't know Mom wanted to move the boxes, but I didn't think she cares enough to upset Harmony. And anyway, she wanted to move the boxes over to the wall, not just a few inches to the side. Even weirder, the doors cracked open. An invisible weight presses against my chest, making it hard to breathe. Outside, tree branches blow in the wind, scratching against the windows, and the basement door seems to sway back and forth just a little. I creep closer to the door. Don't get me wrong, I've seen scary movies before. Sam and I used to watch them together, and even though I spent the whole time with my head buried in her shoulder, I know the rules. 1. Don't go into the basement. 2. And definitely don't go alone. But this is different. This isn't one of those scary basements. Sam and I spent a lot of time playing in this basement. Whenever Mom was gone, we would act out the stories Harmony told us and invent fairy tales of our own. With all of Harmony's old things, there was always something new to discover. That basement was my favorite place, and now it calls out to me. It tugs at my chest, and I feel it somewhere deep inside, right behind my stomach. The wooden door is warm against my palm, and it creaks when I push it open. I hold my breath, waiting, not sure if I'm afraid or excited. Nothing happens. I fumble for the light switch, which apparently doesn't work. So I go to the moonlight, and that spills in through a thin window at the top of the wall. The splintering wood crinkles against my bare feet as I walk down the steps, and then I'm at the bottom. First, I'm relieved because the basement's empty. Then I'm upset because it's empty. The basement is small actually. It felt bigger when I was little. The room used to be a puzzle. How do you get from one end to the another? Which boxes do you climb over? What path do you take? Now, nothing. Nothing at all. Not even water, even though Harmony said the basement had flooded. I kneel on the floor and run my hand over the carpet. It's bone dry. Shouldn't it be damp? And should it smell? I don't know. Wet? Mildewy? The basement smells like it always has. Dusty and full of memories, like the pages of an old book. I bite the inside of my cheek. Maybe I'm being paranoid, But none of, but none of this makes sense. If the basement never flooded, why would Harmony move all her things? And why would she lie? A noise startles me, and I jump to my feet. It's a deep, groaning, animal kind of a noise, and I stumble back toward the steps, tripping over my own feet. Fear nips at my toes as I run up the stairs, taking them two at a time, barely bothering to breathe until I'm out of the basement, door shut firmly behind me. I lean against the shut door and steadily my breath and my would-be legs. I should go to bed now. That's enough for one night, and I've lost my appetite. I hear the noise again, and now I realize it's coming from the bathroom. The door hangs ajar, and I linger in the dark, peeking in, and inside the bathroom, I see a shadow beast, a mess of black scales, hunched over and heaving. It growls and moves like all its bones are broken. My heart freezes over, but then the shadows slip away, and it's not a beast at all. It's Harmony, and something's wrong.